even have some certain prizes and stuff for those who really get into it, right? And the thing is, we don't want to be known as like that really lame, really weird, silly church, right? We want to be known as the fun church. And so randomly, and I'm going to show you real quick. Actually, I'm not going to show you. I just want to show you what's going to happen on the screen because I ain't doing it, okay? I ain't doing it, right? But randomly, whenever Caleb feels like it, over the next couple of weeks, he'll go ahead and hit this. Ready?
3, 2, 1, go!
All right. Okay, how many of you filmed it? See, you done lost it now. You had your chance. That was the one time that was ever going to happen. Mainly because I think I need to go see a chiropractor now. That is called a 10-second dance break, and I don't know about you, but how many after seeing that would love to see a bunch of cool high schoolers have to get crazy and be doing weird stuff like that, right? Oh, good. Look, I think they're doing some reverse psychology back here by going like, I'm going to will this to yes be okay. Okay, it is going to be okay, right? So be random, be ready, but the thing is, when it happens, it's going to be so much more fun if you film it and participate, okay? It's going to be fun. We need to shake out the wiggles and the weirdness. So, in order to do that, we've got our very first segment. While I go catch my breath, because okay. We have our very first segment. I'd like to welcome to the stage the one, the only, the awkward. I'm just kidding. That's all you, my friend. Reagan Cognac.
Who's ready for a corny joke?
Woo!
That wasn't good enough. Who's ready for a corny joke?
Yeah! Hey, do we have to film this?
No. No. Put it. Thank you. Why doesn't Jesus want to play basketball with Peter? Because he denied him 3 times. Why did the nurse need a red pen at work? To draw blood. Did y'all hear about the kidnapping at school? It's fine, he woke up. And now, time for a special, not so special guest. Yeah, up here. Today is Caleb Cognac's birthday, so let's embarrass her as much as we can and sing happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caleb. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. Now, time for games with. Now, time for games with games.
What's up? So, Adam thought game. The game we're playing tonight is called Action Reaction. The rules are 2 kids are going to come up and they're going to flash a word on screen, and the first kid to do what the word says wins. So can we do that? All right, are there any volunteers?
I saw everybody's hand. Hey, no, actually not.
Okay, we got one. Oh wait, we need to do a demonstration first. Never mind. All right, Riley, and then Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Riley. The front is up there.
Okay, you ready? Either one. Sure. All right, whenever you want, flash a word. Is it just me, or did someone do that faster? I couldn't tell. Yay. All right, guys, go sit down.
That was nice.
Yeah, you won. Get up. It's okay, Jordan. You won in spirit. All right, who are the volunteers now? I don't see any high raised hands. All right, I guess we have to choose. All right, you get to go then if you want to go. And who's the girl who wants to go? Oh, she does. Come on.
Whatever the word says.
All right, remember, when a word flashes on the screen, the first kid to do it wins. When there's a word on the screen, it'll tell you what to do. Careful, guys, it might be behind you. Ah, he won. All right, 2 people who are up. Choose 2 new people. Oh, well, he's going. And he's going. No, he chose you. You have to. It's a rule. I'm sure we have lollipops for whoever wins the most. Maybe. I think he might have prayed first, guys. Good job.
Wait. Hold on. Well, Brady and I want to face each other because here's the thing. I don't know if you know this. Oh, come on! Oh, okay. All right, that was pretty good.
Is that a push-up?
That's pretty good. Yeah, it was kind of like a push-up. Okay. Are you ready? Because I think I'm going to take you. Hey, no pressure, but I actually made this game, so I kind of know.
Adam has an unfair advantage.
Wait. Hold on, don't show it. Who thinks Brady's going to win? Seriously, you traitors? Seriously?
Adam's got it, guys. I do.
There we go.
Adam.
That's my people right there. Okay. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Oh! Boom!
No, I'm gonna be honest. That looks like a tie to me.
Oh, come on!
Let's do another one. Oh. Wait! All right. Who thinks that was Brady? All right, and who thinks it was Adam?
Raise your hand! What's wrong with you?
It's Brady by majority vote.
Oh, come on! One more. Okay, let's do it.
One more?
Let's do it.
Look, there it is, Adam. Oh, Adam got that one. Adam had that one. Are you sure you don't want to do more? It's tied right now. It's
Boom.
tied. Tiebreaker.
Yeah, baby.
This isn't fair.
That's a singing voice right there. Brady, does that look like a trumpet? That's an opera.
Yeah, who took it? Who took it? I'm sorry, who took it? Not Brady! Get off my stage, Brady! Who wants to go next?
Yeah, who wants to go next? Does anyone want to face Adam?
Reagan!
Ooh.
Hey, Adam, by the way, it said push-up, not Hey, just because I can do it. I'm the one that did it.
Here, any second. Oh, there it is. Oh! Alright. Alright, guess we're having Katie up. Jake! Nope, you're coming up. You ready? Jake. Oh, there's another one! Oh, she got it that time. Oh, it's tied. It could be one more. Oh! Sorry, Jake. You're out of here. All right, anyone else want to go? You know what, I'll let your day pick somebody. All right, come up. Come on up, buddy. Anyone else? It's a rule. I think we got a game here, guys. She spun too fast. I didn't even see it. Good job. Does someone want me to go? Someone want to play me? All right, who wants the microphone? I think only high schoolers are allowed to handle the microphone, so I guess after Riley can up here.
I got it. Ooh, I think Addison could beat you. Ooh, let's see. This is intense. You won? Hey, we gotta do 2 out of 3.
What?
That was a tie. That was a tie. Reagan, who's in charge? I'm in charge. No, me. I'm in charge. I've decided. I assume the Gage won.
I won.
Gage won.
You get your own thing. Get out of here. Bye-bye. All right. So, how many of you guys are enjoying this game? All right, let's play a group one, because this time you guys have to participate.
Oh, wait. Hey, get the students up there to watch to see who's going to get it fastest out of the whole group.
Oh.
So,
We're all doing it. Oh, wait, who's going to hold the microphone?
high schoolers need to judge. All the high schoolers, get on the stage. You need to judge. That was really, hold on, hang on. That was who thought that was lame? Yeah, that was so, you guys, hold on, hang on. We'll call this a teaching moment, okay? Old 33-year-old sore Adam did the worm-ish on the floor, okay? For 10 full seconds. And y'all stood up there was like, you want them to get into it, you're going to have to get into it a little bit. You got to get a little sweaty. I think we're going to need to jack that volume back up and do it. Wait, hold on. No. That's too easy. We're not doing it yet. You're prepared for it, okay? So we'll go back to the game. It may hit at any time. You never know. Yeah. You never know. Hey, by the way, we also have legit, amazing, full-size candy for the best participant when that occurs out here.
I know.
We'll give it to you right now. I got it in hand. Look at this. Look at Miss Kristen has an entire box.
Someone hold the microphone for me.
Hi, guys. What are we doing?
Hey, the crowd's gonna do it. Let's the crowd do it. You guys judge. Everybody stand up. Stand up! Come on! All right, here we go. Who's ready?
Him first. Oh, wait,
guys. Oh! Come on, Riley, you
Boy, I don't know. I don't know who got that.
We should have a warm-off.
Not.
I would win against you.
I'm gonna break my sternum.
I would end up in the hospital if I tried to do that again. We could have a burpee off, maybe, one day.
This is turning out to be chaos.
Yep. Okay, now it's time for...
Hot seat.
Hi guys, make some noise! Alright, so I'm Trey and me as Reagan
Gotta hold the mic up to your face.
are gonna be doing a bunch of skits and games and introducing a bunch of new stuff to you guys. So, sorry, I'm here. So Reagan's gonna introduce a new game to you.
Okay, so have any of y'all ever played Hot Seat? Raise your hand if you have. You have. You have. You have. I know you have. Okay, we have 3 stools. And we're gonna pick 3 people. So do any of y'all know how to play Hot Seat? No. How? Okay. Yes, okay. Yeah, I am. So I have a bunch of questions printed out right here. The goal of the game is to answer as many questions as you can in under a minute. Does that make sense? Okay. If you want to come, raise your hand. Okay, you, and you. Okay. Do anyone want to go first? Who wants to go first? Okay. Okay, ready? Okay, are you ready? Okay, you got a minute to answer as many questions as you can. Ready? If you could live in a house shaped like anything, what would it be? What do you think is in outer space? What do you think is in outer space?
Aliens.
What are you good at?
Nothing.
What's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to you?
You're looking so nice today.
What are you most proud of?
Nothing.
If you were invisible for a day, what would you do?
Nothing.
What is the worst smell in the world?
I have no idea.
You gotta answer.
Rotten meat.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Aerospace engineer.
What makes you cry?
Lots and lots of things.
Where did dinosaurs come from?
I don't know. God made them.
Who's your hero?
I don't have a hero.
What's your favorite song?
I don't know. I don't listen to music.
What's your favorite friend? Or who's your favorite friend? You have 10 seconds.
All right. My friend David.
What is the most important rule in life? 3, 2, 1. Time. You got 18.
That mic right on up to your mouth.
Okay. Where do babies come from? Moms. Were there dinosaurs on Noah's Ark? No. What is your favorite memory?
I don't know.
Okay. What is your hero? Who is your hero?
Jesus.
If your pet could talk, what would it say?
I don't know. Nothing.
If you had superpowers, what would they be?
Invisibility and super speed.
Have you ever played a joke on someone? What was it?
I prank someone.
Okay. What do you dream about when you sleep?
I'm not gonna answer that.
What 3 words would you use to describe our family?
Annoying, lovely, and nice.
What is something that you're thankful for?
My life.
What's the greatest thing about being you?
Being athletic and smart.
Can I just?
You did a good job.
Okay. What do you think is in outer space? Asteroids. What are you good at? Sports. What makes you cry? Who's your
Pull the
hero?
mic up.
Who's your hero? What is a friend to you? What is love? Why do people get older? Open the mic.
Because they get older.
What is your favorite thing to do with your family?
Play video games.
Alright, so what type of animal would you be?
Dog.
If you could combine 2 animals, what would they be?
Cat and dog.
What's your favorite country?
Texas. Wait, hold on.
What's your favorite word?
That's a fully acceptable answer.
No.
That was probably the best answer you've given.
Okay, one more round. Who wants to go? Brady, come on.
Gabe?
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Are you 100% sure?
No.
Too bad. Okay. You ready? What's the greatest thing about being you?
My athletic ability.
If you could change one thing about me, what would it be?
Me or you?
Well, it says me.
Nothing.
Do you think that the truth is always right, even if it hurts somebody's feelings?
What?
Do you think the truth is always right, even if it hurts somebody's feelings?
Definitely.
What's the hardest thing you've ever had to do?
Talk to an adult.
What's something you're thankful for?
My mom.
What do you think heaven's like?
Pretty.
If you had to give away all of your toys but one, which one would you keep?
What? Oh, my baseball bat.
What 3 words would you use to describe your family?
Fun, annoying at times, and loud, yeah.
What do you dream about when you sleep?
Baseball.
Do you have a lucky number? Why is it your lucky
17.
number?
Because it was my aunt's.
Good job.
Oh. What do you think? Oh. What do you think heaven looks like?
Honestly, I don't know.
What are you thankful for?
My family,
What makes you happy when you're sad?
video games,
If you had $1 million, what would you spend? Like, would you?
get $5
Get.
to the homeless.
What, who's your friend? Who's your best friend?
Braylon,
What's your favorite song?
Stronger by the Score.
Where do babies come from?
Others,
What do you want to be when you grow up?
a game creator,
What's the worst smell in the world?
rotting flesh,
What's something that you're good at?
video games,
What's the greatest thing ever invented?
music,
What's your favorite word and why? Do you have a lucky number?
17.
Why is it your lucky number?
Because that's July 17th is when I was born.
What is love?
I have no idea.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to do? What's your favorite toy?
Football.
Okay. If you had to give away, no, what do you think heaven is like?
Amazing. It's amazing.
What's the hardest thing you've ever had to do?
I have no idea.
What are you scared of? What is a friend?
Someone that you can trust.
What is the worst smell in the world?
Rotting food.
If you were invisible for a day, what would you do?
Eat all day.
What are you most proud of?
My athletic ability.
If you could live in a house shaped like anything, what would it be?
An apple.
Okay. Prayer box, yeah. Hey, where's the paper? No, Okay, so we're starting to do something new every Wednesday, and tonight we're going to start with it. It's called a prayer box, and we're going to give you a pencil and a paper, and you're going to write down a prayer request and put it in the box, and then we're going to give you all a minute to pray over it yourselves, and then I'm going to close out in prayer. And then next week when y'all walk in, it's going to be different. We're going to hand it to you on your way into service.
So while they're handing that out real quick, well, it's okay. We'll just let them kind of use that through the night, and then we'll put it in going to the groups at this point, so we can move. I'll move forward with this thing. So while they're handing that out, we hope that you guys have enjoyed this. First of all, aren't the high schoolers? Aren't they doing a great job? This is a very difficult job. Like what they're doing is very, very difficult. They've planned all of this. They've worked it all out, and standing in front of you guys is very intimidating, right? Very intimidating. Yes, so you're going to be putting a prayer request on this card. They will be available to drop off in the boxes, or if you get it done, you can also hold it up, and our adults will get them, or our leaders will get them and put them in the box for you as you write the prayer request down. But tonight, I want this very much to be something that we give the opportunity for our high schoolers, not just to run the games, and not just to run those things. And hey, Jordan, you can flip that off if you want to. But also to have the opportunity to go ahead and teach as well. And so tonight we have our very first high school student who is going to be teaching tonight. So I want you guys to give her your absolute best attention, because as soon as she's done, we're going to split off into little small groups like we did last week and just kind of talk about just a couple of things that with regards to the message and how it relates to you and how we can kind of take this and mold this into our own lives, okay? So I'm going to pray, and then I'm going to welcome up to the stage Miss Riley Burden, okay? So would you pray with me? Father, I'm so thankful for these students and the opportunity to come here and just have a good time. Father, I pray that you are honored tonight, that you will speak through Riley, that you will open up our hearts and our minds to what you have in store for us. God, remove any of the distractions and let us to honor you in our conversation. We love you, and it's in your name. Amen. Riley Burden, everybody. You have to turn it off.
There it is. Hey, y'all. Hey. So we're in resolutions. Okay, so we're in resolutions. What are some silly resolutions y'all have done before? Gage.
I promise to be cooler towards my family.
Love that. Anyone else? Macy, what's a silly resolution you've done before? I will call on people's names I know. You should be scared.
I've always been nice to you. Like, I teach myself.
They're also called goals, if that helps.
Yeah.
Brady.
Force myself to talk to other people.
That's
Same.
Kaysen. How creative. Okay, what is a silly New Year's resolution? That makes it easier. Something impossible, yeah. What's a New Year's resolution some of y'all have done before? Fletcher. I'll wait. What is it?
Don't get mad at.
Love that. I think that's great. See, like every year we make like New Year's resolutions. What do you think some important resolutions that people should make are?
Growing closer to God.
Perfect. Anything else? Like, you know. Yeah, I love that because I know we are in church and that's a really important resolution. But what are some like just important ones that you know people should focus on? Staying alive. Perfect. Oh, I left my water. Hope I don't get thirsty. So, part of my point, you know, in elementary school, you kind of know how you kind of have to like do things to believe them sometimes. Because I remember when I was in elementary school when I was writing all my numbers backwards in 3rd grade. Not all of them, but I had a problem with that. And I just remember I'd be like, oh, and I had a really bad list, but I was like, oh, this work is so hard. It is so hard. And then like a little high school bully, just like popped my bubble, was like, actually, it's a lot harder in high school. I was like, that's silly. That's so silly. My work is hard. So I made it a point to take all honors classes in high school. That is not working out for me right now. And now I'm in high school without a lisp a little bit. And I'm just like, this isn't very fun. So, you know, you kind of have to do things sometimes to see it, like, believe them. And, you know, like, there's a lot of things that I just think are really, really unbelievable. Like, y'all know cows, right? Like, you know what a cow is. I love cows. They're my favorite animal. Did you know that they can run from 50 to 80 miles per hour? Do you know that? Because they're just like cows, and they're like, you know, they're kind of like standing there, but then they could like run. They like run.
I've never seen a cow run.
It's crazy. I mean, like, if you don't believe it, how fast do you think they can run? Do you know? Not fast at all. You would. See, that's a great answer, because honestly, that's not true. I made that up. I think that's how fast a cheetah runs. Hey, I looked it up. I looked it up for this sermon. I know it's 50 to 80 miles per hour. It was on Google.
Googles are not always right.
Thank you for that. So, you know, sometimes you really got to experience things to believe them. So if any of you ever, like, you know, somebody told you something and you just were like, that's right. Like, you believe that. No one? You all just, like, you're all skeptics? You're all skeptics. I believe that about Jacob. That's kind of it. Okay, but the thing is, like, people in here, there are people who come to church, and they listen to Adam. Maybe they take notes. They come here and they listen to him. The thing is, even though I know we can all trust Adam in here, and you can trust, but some of us that you're listening to right now, like, I'm in high school. Sometimes I forget how to do simple multiplication. So maybe instead of just listening to me, y'all should go out and read the word too. Because honestly, you can't just listen. If God is really an important part of your life, you should not only listen to us, but go out and seek him yourself. Which brings us to our scripture verse. Who wants to read it?
Jacob.
You will? Do you have a Bible? I got you one. Don't read it. Let it be a surprise when he reads it. Oh, it's John 21 through 8 in the back. You want me to do it? I got it. Yes. Hi. I was in Bible drill, y'all. Best thing I ever did. It's a very funny verse.
Mary Magdalene went to the tomb and saw that the stone had been removed from the entrance. So she came running, decided Peter and the other disciple, the one Jesus loved, and said, "They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we don't know where they have put him." So Peter and the other disciple started for the tomb. Both were running, but the other disciple outran Peter and reached the tomb first. He did everything but Peter. And at the strips of linen lying there, but did not go in. Then Simon Peter came along behind him and went straight into the tomb. He saw the strips of linen as well as the cloth that had been wrapped around Jesus' head. The cloth was still lying in its place, separate from the linen. Finally, the other disciple who had reached the tomb first also went inside. He saw him leave.
That was very funny. That was a funny verse.
I really don't know why you were laughing.
But like there are some funny things in there because like y'all caught on like what's this chapter called? Okay, so like the chapter's called John. And you know how I kept on talking about how the other disciple, the disciple that Jesus loved, the disciple that outran Peter, the other disciple is John. He's basically just saying, Jesus loves me, I'm his favorite, I'm fast, I outran Peter, I made it to the tomb. That's not really the point of it. What basically happened was Mary Magdalene, someone who's never lied to them before, someone that they trust a lot, basically goes up to them and is like, hey, Jesus, like he's not in the tomb anymore. And of course they could believe her, but what they do is they run to the tomb and they're like, hey, he's not there. Because what you gotta do is see to believe. What are you laughing at? Okay, so basically the whole point of this is sometimes you just can't like listen to things to believe them. And that's what some New Year's resolutions really need to be. You need to go, all of y'all come in here, and I am so proud of you for one thing, just coming in here and being able to listen and pay attention to these sermons. But for one thing, you really need to go out and see like what's going on. I think that should be, the New Year starting, that could be a resolution for all of you to go out and seek after God. Because the thing is, God really does need to be a big part of our life. And a God-centered lifestyle is a good lifestyle. But the thing is, a resolution cannot become a lifestyle until it becomes an important part of your life. So I pray that all of y'all are just able to come to God after making this one of your New Year's resolutions. Okay, that's it.
Good job, Ryan.
Oh, thank you.
Great job, Riley. Thank you so much for bringing the word tonight. Really appreciate it. Hey, what is your, Riley, what is your resolution? What is your goal? If you were to come up with one tonight. Just period. What would be a goal that you may have for this year?
The goal that I have for this year, I have lots of goals this year.
Give us a couple.
I need to bring up my geometry grade.
You can have a seat, we'll do an interview, right? Welcome, Riley, to the Situation Room.
Hey,
I'm your host, Adam Van Arsdale. And tell me, Riley, what is a goal that you have that has to do with high school?
I need to bring up my grade in geometry.
Oh, yes.
I'm not failing, but
Okay.
it's not good.
Anybody else in here, would you guys have a goal to like bring up a grade of some sort or not? A couple of you. How many of you guys are like straight A student right here? Wow. Humble, aren't you? Woo, I'm just kidding. I'm proud of you.
Getting there.
What's another goal that you have in your life?
I just want to become better at the hobbies that I'm doing. Like I'm in sports and band.
Okay, sports and band. You want to be better at sports. How do you get better at sports and band?
I guess I have to work out for sports.
Lame. If you did that 10-second dance off, don't you do it, Caleb. I'm not going to do it. If you did that 10-second dance off thing more often, you'd be working out quite a bit. That'd be really impressive. Maybe you should take it home and practice it at home. It's like Tae-Bo, or hip-hop abs, right? Anybody? No? Okay.
Chloe Ting.
No idea what that is. For all you new people, I guess,
That's
young
something
people.
I did all through quarantine.
So, if you wanted to get better at sports, better at band, what kind of things do you have to do other than work out?
You have to practice them.
Practice them. Anybody else? What else do you have to do to get better at like something you want to get better at? Yeah.
You have to like it.
Okay. Hey, that's really important. Getting good grades is much easier when you really, really like doing things to get good grades, right? Like showing up to school, listening to teachers, doing homework, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Brady?
You have to do it over and over again. You have to repeat it.
Repetition. Yeah, absolutely.
have to push yourself?
Oh, that's so. Anybody else have a hard time doing that? Yeah, I do. Man, pushing myself, it's much easier when somebody's screaming in my face, like, get up out of bed! I would love to, like, pay somebody just to do that every morning, like, come and just, like, get up! Oh, wait, I have children. That is exactly what they do. They're like, Daddy! Daddy, wake up! I'm like, okay, I'm up. It's horrible. It's a horrible way to wake up. But you're right, push yourself. What else?
Be consistent.
Be consistent. Yeah, absolutely. Right?
Manage my time through classes.
Okay, manage your time through classes. That's good. So would you say that all of these things also could relate perfectly in your walk with Christ?
Of course.
Absolutely. And so it popped up on the screen here just a second ago. One of the things we want to challenge you to do this year, even though it's so hard to think about like setting goals, making resolutions, blah, 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 blah. But what I want you to do is I want you to commit to run every single day. Okay, would you guys do that? Would you guys commit to run every single day? Yeah? I know you would.
Yes.
You run everywhere, don't you? No? Okay. So we'll run everybody in here? You want to run every single day? Let's just run. Okay. I won't make you actually literally run, but what I want you to do is just like the beloved, disciple. Anybody remember his name? The beloved disciple? John, right? The one whose book we just read from, right? John, the one who wrote John. Anybody else catch that? She kind of mentioned it a little bit. Anybody else catch the fact that John, who's writing the book of John, who's like, oh, Peter ran, and also the beloved disciple? Nobody? That'd be like walking out here and be like, oh, there were a lot of students there, and also like Adam's beloved student, me. Right? But he ran. They all committed to run. But they all committed not just to take the word of everyone else, but to look for it for themselves. And so what I want to challenge you guys to do is to run every single day to know God for yourself. And that looks just the way that you don't overcomplicate it. It looks just the way that we just talked about, right? You got to be consistent. Like every day you got to get up and say, how can I run a little closer to God? Or you have to practice. Sometimes you're going to fail. Sometimes it's going to be hard. You got to push yourself. It's all those same things. We want to commit every single day, but it doesn't start. I'm never going to run a marathon until I begin. Until I get up and I take that first step. And so that's what we're challenging you to do tonight, is to run every single day. Everybody say, run every day. Nope, say it louder. Everybody say, run every day.
Run every day.
To know God.
To know God.
For yourself.
For yourself.
Very good. Okay, I'm going to invite Brady up here. Brady's got some instruction for you, and we're going to break off into groups. I just ask that you just listen. We're almost done, just a couple of minutes to the high schoolers, and then I'll come back up here and dismiss everybody.
All right, guys, we're going to dismiss into small groups. So Reagan and Addison in this corner, Jorday and Riley in that corner. And then, oh, Reagan's not here. Great. Adam, are you going to do a small group?
It's all you.
Gage, this corner. And I'll have a group too. Okay. So, okay, Reagan and Addison's group is group 1. Jorday and Riley is group 2. Gage is group 3, and I'm group 4. Okay. 1, 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, hold up y'all's numbers. 1. Okay. Gage is group 3. So if you got a 3, go over here. It should be all boys. Group 1 should be all girls. Go with Reagan. I'm group 3. And if you're group 3, you're with me, by the way. So group 4, you're over there. I mean, hold on. Group 3 is with Gage. So you're with him. Group 4 is with me. So whoever got a 4, you're with me.